90 Day Fiance, Season 11, Episode 17. Let's get into this review. First of all, I'm going to rate this episode. This episode was like, I'd give it a 2 out of 5. Nothing really happened. Honestly, they could have tacked it on to last week's episode. Just continued on from there. Like, I don't know. It was just a whole bunch of nothing. But, I don't know. 17 episodes in, and we're still getting pretty much filler episodes. And, yeah. I don't know. But as y'all know, I don't think this franchise has grown for the better. I think they could just shut the whole operation down, honestly. But let's get into this review, okay? I didn't even take notes, okay? That's how uninterested I was. So the episode, we're gonna go straight off my memory, okay? Let's see how good my fucking memory is. Let's go. Straight off the episode, we got Shekinah and Sarper, okay? Shekinah and Sarper. So Shekinah meets Sarper. She tracks him down, not meets, but she tracks him down to the cafe from last episode. Y'all remember she had the air tag and she tracked the air tag down? Girl, okay. A lot of scripted manufactured mess, but let's roll with it. Anyway, she goes into the cafe and she's like, what's wrong, Sarpy? What's going on? Sarper says, oh, pretty much he got cold feet. He has cold feet. He does not want to get married to this lady. He sees her crazy tendencies, her crazy ways already. He's like, I don't know, girl. I don't know. So they have a conversation and they talk it out. And pretty much, he agrees to get married to her. After that, he was like, hold on. How'd you even find me, ho? Like, how'd you find me? And she was like, oh, I found you with the air tag, or whatever. I put an air tag on the keychain just in case you lost your keys or whatever. And he was like, oh, so you put this on here to track me, basically? So, because he not as stupid as he portrays himself to be. So you put this on me. You put this air tag on my keys to track me down? The hell? And then in the confessional, he was like, oh, sometimes, she be asking me, where am I at when I'm out, right? And she already knows where I'm at. So it's kind of like some kind of 2-factor verification thing she got going on. So yeah, that's what happened. I don't think he cried, but she cried. It was just a lot of emotional shit going on. I don't know if they ordered anything, but if I was the owner, I'd have been like, y'all gonna order something like But anyways, that's that. Oh yeah, and then moving on. Okay, still on Shekinah and Sarper. So they go to the hotel, right? Because that's the day before the wedding. They're actually doing a wedding. I thought they were joking when they said the bedding thing, but they're actually getting married in a bed. I thought they were gonna get married at the house in their own bed. That's just what I thought. But anyways, so Shekinah, she books a hotel room for the bedding, right? And she was going off of the pictures and stuff like that. Girl, you don't ever go off the pictures. I know that, girl. You don't ever go off the pictures for nothing. Apartments, hotels, motherfucking movie, theaters. No, don't ever go off the pictures. You got to go see that shit yourself. And she wants to go see it the day before the fucking wedding. I mean, direct deposits already, not direct deposits, but the deposit for the hotel's already, done. Okay, you already booked the hotel. She can't really back out now. I mean, she could just go get another hotel room for this stupid ass shit, but to each their own. Can y'all believe she had a wedding planner for this shit? Was that lady a wedding planner? I thought she's a wedding planner. Like a wedding planner for a wedding? Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, so she walks into the hotel room, right? Her and Sarper. And she's like, I don't like it. Everything looks old and dated and just, it doesn't look like how it looked like online. And then she just, breaks down and stuff. And I'm like, girl, you're expecting all this glamour and stuff, but do you not know you're getting married in a hotel room, in a bed? It wasn't gonna be glamorous to begin with. I don't know. I don't know. The room didn't seem that bad to me, but whatever. So she's like, yeah, something about the chandeliers is above a table and stuff like that. And then basically she needed more light for the bedding. So she's like, okay. She didn't come up with this idea. I think it was a wedding planner that came up with the idea. I'm like, girl, what are you paying this lady for? But anyways, just feel like this is something you could have just thought of on your own. if you have like two working brain cells at least. I don't know. But wedding planner has the hotel crew come and move the bed into the living room area where the chandeliers were. Okay. And I was just like, this is just too much. Cause honestly, I feel like that's something y'all could have did your own, like on your own. Like, I don't know. I don't like to inconvenience staff if I don't have to inconvenience them. Like, I understand I paid for the room and stuff like that, but it's like to do all this extra shit. I don't know. But you know what? She paid for it. Go ahead, get it how you live it. You know, you like it, I love it. And that was pretty much their story. Okay, moving on. The throuple was on this episode, child. I really don't care for them. I don't care for them. It's so manufactured. I don't know what TLC thought they were gonna do with this. Like, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. They're not even hot. Like, ew, like. So, just to summarize their little part, okay. Annie, Matt, and Amari, yeah, they meet up, and then Annie had to choose which one of them that she was gonna marry, because they plan on getting a divorce for this. This is just so stupid. Like, but anyways, so Annie chooses Matt. Moving the fuck on. So, okay, moving the fuck on. Who else was on this episode? Greg and Joan. Greg and Joan got married. Okay, as y'all remember in the last episode, they got the start time and the other time, the entrance time mixed up. Okay, so like Greg put down 6:30 on the paper, which meant that like as Joan was would be walking down the aisle, people would be coming in or whatever. He got that mixed up, so they had to call around, let people know that you got to come a little earlier than 6:30 because the wedding is supposed to start at 6:30. Okay, so and actually like everybody like people pretty much pulled up. Like, I was like impressed. I'm like, girl. People actually pulled up like on time, like before time. I'm like, wow, great job everybody. I love when everybody's on code for an event. Like, oh, thank God. Okay, so I mean, it could have been manufactured scripted nonsense for TLC, but like then again, I don't know. But the wedding was beautiful. Joan was beautiful. I feel like she's like top 3 wedding looks on 90 Day Fiance. That was a beautiful wedding look. Okay, I was like a little nervous about the dress because when she first put it on a couple episodes ago, I was like, I don't know, girl, but the dress looked nice. Okay, she looked nice in that dress. Okay, hair, I was a little worried because she got it done the day of, and I'm like, with these hairdressers, how these hairstylists are moving out here, getting your hair done the day of the wedding, that's like playing a risky game. Like, I don't know, but homegirl who did her hair, she really pulled through. Okay, she had it in like a little updo with like a little side swoop thing, and then she had the little crown tiara thing, or I don't know what it was in the side swoop. It was really cute. The car she rode over there in, really cute. Like, I love old cars. Okay, I was like, damn. I'm like, oh, who bankrolling like this? Greg mama? Like, speaking of Greg's parents, whatever, his dad made a cameo. Okay, I guess he was he took part in bankrolling this wedding too. I don't know, but I'm like, this is nice. The venue was nice. Okay, it was giving very Long Island, very Italian, but I liked it. Is Greg Italian? I don't know. They give me Italian, but honestly, I feel like it's just because they're from Long Island. I feel like anybody from Long Island, you Italian. You Italian. That's just me. But yeah. What else? It was a really nice ceremony. I'll just say that. On a contrast, okay, what wasn't a nice ceremony was Sean and Aaliyah. Okay, so we pick up from last week's episode. Sean is pissed that Aaliyah's like damn near 2 hours late and everybody's waiting outside in this 104-degree weather. Okay, so Sean is on his way out. He's on his way, like walking out. And like honestly, I was like a little worried. Let me take a sip. Hold on, cause I got lots. I'm like, Sean walks off, right? And I'm like, is he really walking out the wedding? Like, is he really storming off and not telling the guests that, like, let's just go, everybody? Like, who does that? But anyways, I think he was just on his way to go find Aaliyah. So as he's storming off, right, he comes, you know, face to face with Aaliyah and his homegirl. I can't remember her name, but his friend. And they're about to walk down the stairs to go walk down the aisle. And Sean's like, you know what? Like, he expresses his frustration. He's like, bitch, you late. Okay. I'm tired. I don't even know if I want to do this shit anymore. And, like, rightfully so. Honestly, me, I would have took that as a sign, like, not to do it. Like, girl, how long would y'all wait if your spouse, your fiance was late for the wedding? Like, how long would y'all wait? Get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, I don't know, an hour? Because I've never been to a wedding where the bride was on time. Never. I feel like that's just, it is what it is. Okay, that's their day. I'll sit for like an hour. Okay. Girl, I don't know. Guys out there, like, if your fiance is supposed to be walking down the aisle and getting married to you, let's say at like 7 p.m., right? And she don't show up like on time, how long are y'all waiting? I don't know. That's a good question. But Shauna MVP for waiting 2 hours. I would have never. And then especially, like, I feel like it was just so disrespectful to the guests. Yes, you were late, but it's even more disrespectful because the look didn't eat. So it's like, what were you late for? Okay, like, Aaliyah, I know you, like, kind of new to this thing. Like, you know, you're not trying to give brick. I completely understand that. Okay, but mama, I'd understand if you were late. And then another thing, like, the hair. Sean is a hairstylist. Why didn't he get any? You don't got no hairstylist friends. Why didn't you? Did you do this wig for her? Like, it looks straight out the Amazon pack, like a pack, like a pack of hair you got off Amazon. I don't know. Oh, girl, but it's like, no, it wasn't styled. Like, I don't know. But Sean, you a hairdresser. You ain't got nobody that could have done her hair, like, helped her out with this. I don't know. You didn't get her no makeup crew, no nothing. Like, she really had to do it her own self, and I feel like that was fucked up. But yeah, moving on. So you were 2 hours late. I feel like if you knew, like, for events like this, you gotta, like, at least, like, try to be on time. Get what I'm saying? So if you know you take a long time to get ready, start at, like, what? The wedding started at like 5. So, girl, you should be, you know, in the process of getting ready like 10 a.m. Like 10, bitch. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Have a few drinks, get some breakfast, you know, party it up. You know, she ain't got no bridesmaids, no wedding crew like that. But, you know, like, you know, turn up a little bit, drink a little bit, okay? Like, do your makeup, shake some ass. Like, okay. Like, time management was really the issue here. Okay, Sean's mom, she busted her ass. She was out there in hot ass weather with a broken foot. Okay, you was 2 hours late, Aaliyah. Like, come on. And it's different if you were 2 hours late and the lace was melted and, like, plucked. Okay, which should have been done, like, even then, like, that should have been done days before. Okay, it's different if you were 2 hours late and, like, you know, your face was like Glam Squad beats, okay, to the gods. It's different if you were 2 hours late and the dress was, like, hot, you know, but the dress wasn't hot. It was giving, like, what the fuck is this? It was giving, like, I don't know, netting with some, like, you know, crystals, like, probably, like, you know, thrown on it. Like, somebody went and took some E6000, drizzled it on top of the dress, and just, like, threw some fucking, like, shiny shit on it. And some feathers. A couple feathers. Okay? Like, I don't know. And then, like, the wrist, like, it was giving, like, you know, roadkill. Like, we skinned a raccoon or something and just, like, bleached the fur and just put it on. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. And they were talking about the dress like it was something magnificent. But I was like, am I seeing the same thing y'all seeing? Whatever. If you like it, I love it. But yeah, it's just a hot mess. And then like it's just so see through. And then like you had the nerve to wear like panties underneath it. It was just so tacky. Like I don't know. Like I've seen like whorish, like tacky-ish wedding dresses that still look cute. Okay, this wasn't nothing. Like I was like, like no ma'am. Okay, but yeah, Sean's pretty much like, let's just get this shit over with. Okay, I already paid for everything, so fuck it. Let's just get it over with. He tells the officiant, basically just go ahead and do whatever the fuck you got to do. Give us the bare minimum. Give us like um the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes. Like fuck the prayers. Fuck the vows. Fuck all that. Like just the last two lines of whatever the fuck you got to read, and just let's go. Let's go. Okay. So they get married, and at the end, when they're walking down the aisle, you hear somebody go, "Welcome to citizenship." I'm like, who said that? Who said that? I feel like that was rude. That was rude as fuck. But anyways, I don't know. I just did not like that comment, and that would have been like the day I would have fought at my wedding. Like, I don't know. Like, yes, she was late. Yes, she was 2 hours late, but that don't give you the excuse to be rude to her. Because honestly, you did not have to stay. You did not have to stay. I mean, I wouldn't have stayed, baby. I got shit to do. Like, get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just rude. Okay. So they go and have the dinner, and just Sean's is so over it. Like, he does not care. Moving on. Next couple is, who else was on here? Oh yeah. Is you gay? Do your mama know you gay? You gay. Maddie and what's her name? Stevie. Okay, Stevie is exhausted at this point. Like, this is like the 37th time like he asks this girl if she's gay or if she's bisexual. And like she hasn't ever said flat out no, but like she has always dismissed his question, which I could kind of understand, but like I feel like in this episode she says flat out no, like okay. And like, I feel like he still has doubts because he goes to tell his weird ass friend, I do not like him. Like, y'all thought Jessica's friend Megan was weird. This guy's just as weird. I feel like, yeah, no. Like, the way. So, his friend with the weird butt chin goes, he takes it upon himself to go, ask her if she's, like, confront her. Not ask her, but confront her while she's getting ready for this wedding, okay? And I just feel like, yeah, this is too much. We're doing too much here. Okay, we are doing too much. We are I feel like Maddie, you got to go get your friend. Get your friend, because that was just out of line, out of pocket. No man, I understand how y'all roll in y'all country, but chill out. I feel like if you still have these reservations, if you still like don't think she's telling the truth to you, I feel like you need to leave this girl alone. Maddie, leave this girl alone, please. Please. Like, I'm so over it. I'm so over this part of their storyline. But yeah, that's that. Okay. And like, it's just, I don't know. Like, he just really went in this girl room and tried to confront her on this stuff. And like, I feel like if I was her friend, okay, in that room, yeah, that's a no. You're not about to come here and accost my homegirl, okay? And ask her these stupid ass questions, confronting her on some bullshit, okay? While she's getting ready for her wedding in a dress that she don't even too much like, okay? Yeah, no. No, he would have had to see me, okay? But anyways, moving on. It wouldn't be a 90 Day Fiance episode if Mina wasn't crying, and in this episode she cried some more. Is that her friend that's staying with them? That's the nanny, right? Like, she a nanny now? I don't know, but like this is like the 4th episode she's just been in the background. I'm like, okay. Anyways, I'm like, Mina, you a stay-at-home mom, you can't take care of your kid. I don't know. That's just to each their own. But anyways, Mina is crying because she got to tell Clayton that his visa, his paperwork, his passport didn't come in on time, so he wouldn't be able to enter the United States. in time for the wedding. And I understand, it's an emotional thing because she really thought he was going to be here, but things just didn't work out the way it was supposed to work out. And like Clayton is crying. It was just a real sad scene. Okay, it was a real sad scene. Um, that was pretty much that on for her scene. Yeah, because nothing else happened with them. Um, what else happened? Yeah, that was it. Mina, I'm gonna need you. See, emotional shit aside, Mina, I'm gonna need you to get a foundation that matches your skin tone, like your whole skin. Like, I just don't mean to be like this, but like, girl, like you supposed to be giving. I don't need his money. Like, girl, I'm rooting for you, Mina. I just want better. Her nails were done this episode. Okay, like if y'all didn't peep, it wasn't chipped, so we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. That wig, I need you to throw it away. It's on its last legs. Throw it away, Mina. Like, girl, I could see her with her natural hair, like a buzz, like a buzz cut or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm envisioning different styles for her. But this wig, it gotta go. Like, I know New Hampshire doesn't strike me as like, a place with beauty supply stores that you could just stroll in and get you something cute or whatnot. But we got the internets. You could go online and like they'll ship you like a whole new wig if you want. Okay, just get Mark's credit card, charge it to the game. Please. Like girl, like when the camera went behind her head a little bit on the side, you seen the little BBs and like she had it in a ponytail and just it was giving like she just put it on like a hat. Like I hate doing this, but oh girl, Mina, get it together. She gonna get it together. She gonna get her happily ever after. But anyways, so I guess she agrees to go and marry Mark because like Mark already spent like damn near $20,000 on this wedding. So, yeah, she was like, Mina, go ahead, marry that man. Like video chat Clayton, and then when he comes over here, I feel like they should have like another small ceremony with him included. Get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. That was my review of 90 Day Fiance. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below, and I'll talk to y'all some other time.